The final group of ladies about to take the ice. Ashley Wagner with John Nix leading her. Carolina Kostner from Italy in this final group. Great success through 10 world championships. She's the reigning world champion. Yuna Kim making a much anticipated return to international competition at a high level. Yuna Kim brilliant in the short. Just over 3 points ahead of Kostner, though, who's got all that experience. Murakami in third, Ashley Wagner in the mix as well. Short time ago, the skater with a name made for big competitions, Gracie Gold of the U.S., took the ice. 17 years of age from Chicago in 9th place. And it's very important where she and Wagner finish. Terry Gannon, Scott Hamilton back with you as we watch the action from London, Ontario, Canada. The top 2 from a given country. Those placements dictate how many skaters you get to send to Sochi. And Gracie Gold and Ashley Wagner, their placements have to total 13 or less for the U.S. to get 3 skaters.
Opening combination, just beautiful. Beautiful triple lutz, triple toe loop, a little turnout. But her quality of her jumping and the technical elements, magnificent. Everything you want in a developing skater. Double axel, triple toe, beautifully landed.
Watch the action from Omaha at the National Championship. She needed a huge comeback in the free skate just to make it to the World Championship team. She was in 9th place after this short program and won the free skate to finish right behind Ashley Wagner. After her short program here at Worlds, she said, "I was safe and steady."
A little turnout on that double axel. Sometimes when that left hip opens, it's adrenaline. But she has everything she needs to be competitive at the highest levels of world and Olympic competition. She needs just one thing. Triple lutz. And that's what she's getting here at her first world championship. Experience. She really is just risen to the top. She just needs to be a little bit more clearer in her voice artistically. The programs need to be set up to offer her a little more maturity. But everything's there. She just needs to deliver the goods as she's doing in this long program.
Been a long time since a lady has dominated American skating. 7 of the past 9 years, you've had different ladies at the top at U.S. Nationals. You know, the days of Peggy Fleming, Dorothy Hamill, Michelle Kwan, they're not there. So you feel like you have a chance, even when you are 17 years old. She certainly does, and what a first experience at Worlds. She's got everything she needs. She just needs to just keep delivering the goods as she is, and this was a great debut. 184.25 her mark, and it put her on top with the final group just about set to go. So it looks great for the U.S. Ashley Wagner with them to get 3 spots at the Olympics. Yuna Kim getting ready as we go over and join Andrea Joyce and get her thoughts.
I spoke to Yuna Kim after the short program, and even though she's in first place, Yuna told me she's still not completely comfortable out there. The skating part is fine, but she said the toughest part of the comeback is the mental struggle, so she'll be working on controlling her nerves today. Meantime, Ashley Wagner has her own issues with self-doubt. Despite landing triple-triples all week long in practice, Ashley told me that once the short program started, she just didn't have the confidence to try the combination under pressure. Now, with or without it, she knows that she cannot play it that safe in the free skate, so her mission, attack and be a lot more aggressive.
All right, Andrea, thank you. It was a safe short program for Ashley Wagner.
Representing the United States of America, please welcome Ashley Wagner.
John Nix, another one of those legendary coaches in the United States, sending her out onto the ice, the 21-year-old from Alexandria, Virginia. Currently in 5th place and less than 6 points off the lead, less than 3 from the podium. What an accomplishment that would be for Wagner.
With the artistic marks coming so more into play than in years past, mature skaters like Ashley really have a great opportunity to compete for medals. Artistically, she's solid. Just comes down to the technical. Triple flip, double toe, double toe. Nicely done. Next combination, double axel into triple toe loop, double axel, triple toe, a little bit short of rotation, a 2-footer on the landing, but still a great try. If she wants to compete for gold in Sochi, she's going to need a triple-triple combination. That's the next step up from that one.
Figure skating fans for many years, the almost girl, barely missing at nationals and barely missing a trip to the Olympic Games. But the last 2 years have changed all of that. She's won back-to-back national championships, the first lady to do that in the U.S. since Michelle Kwan back in '05. Barely missed the podium last year at Worlds, Scott.
She just skates with such confidence now. You can just sense it in her eyes and the way that she carries herself, the speed across the ice. Very difficult part of the program right here. She's in the bonus, triple Lutz, beautifully landed. She's just more comfortable out there, and you can just sense the confidence. You know, it's still skating. You know, when you catch a bad edge and you catch a toe, things like that can happen in footwork sequences. Just hope it doesn't take the wind out of her sails. But in these programs where it can come down to the hundredths of a point, the last thing you want to do is to give up a whole point in a fall like that, especially a silly one.
It didn't take much away from Patrick Chan's numbers. We'll see in terms of Ashley Wagner.
Ah, what a nice comeback. Triple flip toward the very end of the program. That was a really good skate. She should be really happy with that. A silly mistake in the middle, a combination, you know, small errors and then one big one, but still, all in all, a very, very good skate.
The mistake in the middle, but she did come back from that. Got to feel great about how she finished and overall how she skated in the free skate. Ashley Wagner, the 21-year-old from the United States. Back at the ISU World Figure Skating Championships presented by AAG. John Nix in the kiss and cry along with Ashley Wagner, still out of breath, Scott.
Beautiful triple flip right there into a combination. Great opening. You just see the confidence. This double axel, triple toe. Now watch, the double axel's fine, but watch on the landing of the triple toe loop. She needs to get all the way around 3 times. Short of rotation, bobble there. And then this, watch the edge right here. She'll grab it, it'll rock, and she'll hit her toe, and has no chance of saving it, but you can see the smile on her face. She knows that was a silly error. And then the comeback on the next jump, nicely landed triple flip. All in all, a very good performance.
Had a great year, too. Couple of golds in the Grand Prix Series, a silver at the final national title. Here we go. Free skate total, 123.36. In overall, 187.34. So Ashley Wagner into first place, which means with Gracie Gold's finish, they're right next to each other. The U.S. is going to wrap up 3 spots at the Olympics next year. That is huge.
The next competitor,
La prochaine concurrente.
representing Japan, please welcome Kanako Murakami.
Boy, you can hear the nervousness and sometimes the terror in the voice, can't you, along the ring board?
You work hours and hours and hours for 4 minutes. And this is it, the World Championships.
She's only 18 years of age, from Nagoya, Japan. Kanako Murakami burst onto the scene back in 2010. Growth spurt, struggled a bit since then, but has steadily moved back up the ranks. And after this short program, sits in 3rd place, a little bit more than 3 points off the lead of Yuna Kim. And she said after that performance, it's a miracle that I'm in 3rd. Very honest.
Figure skating in Japan has become extremely popular. And all of these skaters are just superstars in their own country. Opening combination, triplets. footwork sequences. The judges are looking at every single edge, turn, body angle.
She was extremely successful as a junior skater, including winning the 2010 World Junior title. Last year at Worlds was in second after the short program, but then dropped to fifth. And you're right, the media throng that follows the skating stars from Japan now is pretty impressive. Skating and golf, the likes of Ryo Ishikawa also dealing with that. It's something to see.
Artistically, this program is more about connecting the elements than really completing an entire feel, look, artistic statement. That's one area that she'll really need to improve if she wants to compete for a medal in Sochi.
Is that a responsibility of a choreographer, a coach, her? How does it fit in?
Well, I think the coach and the choreographer give the skaters everything they can handle. And, you know, she's relatively new to the senior level. And I think that just comes down. You can get through a short program and be very competitive, but to do a long program, you have to be so good artistically. And I think she's developing, but she's not quite there yet.
Selling it in the end, though.
You know, she did all the stuff she really wanted to do, but it's where is she going to get the points? Where is she going to pull it on the artistic side and the component side? That might make the difference in this performance. Technically, very sound.
In a position to medal at the World Figure Skating Championships, third after the short. We'll see if Kanako Murakami can stay there. But the top names still to come, including the defending champ from Italy, Carolina Kostner. Focused. She's next. Beautiful setting in London, Ontario, Canada. They love their skating in this country. And the World Figure Skating Championships presented by AAG taking place in Budweiser Gardens. In the kiss and cry, Kanako Murakami and the numbers, Scott.
Technically, you know, solid. Presentation score is pretty good. Not as high as the Americans, but that should be enough to keep her in first place.
Grew up idolizing Mao Asada, who is still to come. It is enough to put her on top, at least for the moment. Come on, coach, get excited. Celebrate with me. I'm in first right now. So on we move. Carolina Kostner is next. Is she dealing with a nosebleed?
She's trying to defend her world title, and she gets a nosebleed right before her performance. That's wow. The last thing you want to be thinking about when you go out to skate your long program. She's handling it.
You see Lori Nickel with the box of Kleenex offering help.
Representing Italy, please welcome Carolina Kostner.
It is not her first time at the World Figure Skating Championships, so that must help on some level. Her 11th trip to this event. She won it last year. She is also a 5-time European champ, and she won the most recent European Championship. I mean, more experience than anyone at Worlds, and currently in second with a great opportunity to win the gold medal. You think about her career, and as She was dealing with a nosebleed a moment ago. It's what she dealt with. Injuries through the early part of her career really held her back. It took her a while, but she's broken through. Like Javier Fernandez for Spain, she's done for Italy. And a strong second half of this season after skipping the Grand Prix circuit this year. Here is Costner.
Skating to Bolero, made famous by Torvill and Dean at the 1984 Olympics. Just a great piece of music for skating because it just builds in its intensity. And a skater like Carolina being so tall, her artistry, just her extension of lines. Technically, the jumps are big with a lot of speed coming out like that triple Lutz. Unlike the men where the technical is just going straight up with these quads, the women have sort of plateaued, and so that really favors the experienced veteran skater in the artistry. And very few skaters are as beautiful on the ice as Carolina. It's the speed, technical ability. Triple flip here. Again, just nice and straight in the air. Oh, and a triple toe on the landing. Just the quality, the extension of every movement. Bonus, the first triple was a loop and she singled it. Big mistake there. If you're competing against Yuna Kim, you don't want to leave any point opportunities behind.
How dangerous is it to skate to a piece of music that is so legendary in this sport?
Well, enough time has passed, but it's just a great choice for her. You know, I think it depends on the skater. For her, it just really suits her performance ability and just the way that she can handle music.
Hypnotic if you skate up to it, monotonous if you don't, though.
Exactly. A gorgeous artistic skate, beautifully put together. Takes so much stamina, so much endurance to get through these programs. The last thing she does is a triple in the very end of the music. Such a risky thing to do. Tired legs. Oh, and a big fall in the last move, the last thing these judges are going to think about before the scores. Oh, what a disaster at the very, very end.
Carolina Costner just rolled the dice and came up empty, trying to go back-to-back at the World Figure Skating Championship.
But she'd done so much up to that point, you have to wonder how much that's going to cost her.
Enjoying the moment, Carolina Kostner in London, Ontario, Canada. Terrific free skate until the end, Scott.
Look at this triple Lutz. Just the beautiful air position, how tight, the speed coming out, landing position, just as good as it can be done. This triple flip, triple toe combination, again, very difficult, and just delivers it beautifully at the very beginning of the program. But it's the last thing, this triple Salchow here didn't get off the ice nearly enough, and that is a hard fall at the very last thing of the program. That's going to cost her.
122.88 is what she needs to lead, so high presentation marks, mandatory deduction for the fall. She's got enough.
And then, again, the presentation score, just a beautiful program.
Michael Hoot, her longtime coach on the left side of your screen. Lori Nickel, legendary Hall of Fame choreographer on the right. Carolina Kostner, the defending champ, is on top right now. But it will not be easy to hang on to that spot. Two huge names in skating. Mao Asada, led by Nobuo Sato, the father of Yuka Sato, who won a world title. And Mao won this event twice. 2008 and 2010, she finished with the gold medal. So Nobuo sends her out onto the ice looking for a third. Yuna Kim still to come. 22 years of age, from Nagoya, Japan, and she's become one of those top stars in the world of sports in Japan. Followed everywhere she goes and competes. And Scott, early in her career, she was really known for the triple axel. It went away. It's back. She recently won the 4 continents championships and included that.
She's the only woman in the world doing triple axel right now, and she opens with that jump, but it's going to be the whole performance that'll get her on the podium.
In 6th place, less than 8 points back.
She opens with triple axel, a 3.5 revolution jump. The only jump that takes off going forward, makes it so difficult. Edge takeoff. Almost a little short of rotation on the way down, and had to put her other foot down, but still, triple axel. Great technician, triple flip. Combination there, left out the second jump. Nicely landed triple Lutz.
Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake to the ice. It really has been some kind of year for this veteran. Swept through the Grand Prix Series, won the final, won her 6th Japanese national championship, 4 continents. A bit of a struggle in the short program, leaving her in 6th, the only blemish really all year.
Great combination there, double axel into triple toe. You know, technically, she's very good. Artistically, she's kind of a mixed bag because she's able to skate beautifully. She does these jumps, gorgeous triple Salchow there, but she's had so many coaches, so many choreographers, so many different people helping her that there's not been any continuity in her life and career, and I think that's why she's been so inconsistent. She's great, but very inconsistent. triple flip, double loop, double loop. That'll get her a lot of points. Intricacy of these steps, just amazing. And skating with a lightness of spirit I've not seen in years.
Spirit, isn't
wow.
it?
Wow, that was light, it was friendly, happy, joyous, articulate.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Japan,
Just a great program for her. What a skate.
The Olympic silver medal in Vancouver behind Yuna Kim. She came back that next month after that and won the World Championship, defeating Yuna Kim. It's what she's trying to do here as Kim has come back at a very high level. But Mao Asada, the 22-year-old veteran, on top of her game right now.
Opening triple axel, watch the air position, perfect, good height, just a little shorter rotation. That's a lot of turning in the air. The only mistake in the program, triple flip, beautifully landed. That was supposed to be a combination, but the rest of the program skated beautifully. Double axel, watch this, right into triple toe loop. Just gorgeous landing there. What a comeback from a sixth-place short program.
Now the marks, 134.37, new season best for Asada, and that's saying something because it's been a tremendous season for her. That number is more than Costner in the free skate, but not enough overall. She's in second, Scott.
What a comeback. What a comeback from a disappointing short program, but just beautifully skated. And you can see her kind of a renewed spirit in her skating. She is going to be competitive at the Olympics.
Down to the final skater, and the top name in the world, Yuna Kim. The ISU World Figure Skating Championships presented by AAG are brought to you by AAG, the reverse mortgage specialists. Winter Wonderland in London, Ontario, Canada. Great action inside Budweiser Gardens, and the final skater in the ladies event, and what a name it is. Skating fans have been waiting for this performance in this moment. Yuna Kim, the 22-year-old from South Korea, the top name in the world, the Olympic champ in Vancouver, away from major international competition for almost 2 years.
You can sense sometimes by a way a skater takes the ice, whether or not they're apprehensive, nervous. I sensed none of that with Yuna. Just looks very confident, sure opening, combination, triple lutz, huge into triple toe loop, perfectly landed. Speed across the ice is unbelievable, and a gorgeous triple flip right there. Flawless. Simply flawless.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, from the Republic of Korea, Yoona Kim.
When you step away at the top of your game and then decide to return, you're never quite sure how you're going to fit in, whether you'll measure up again. From that performance, the gap not only still exists, it may have widened.
She's magnificent. Every single thing she does on the ice in those 4 minutes is everything that you'd want in a ladies champion. She's just exquisite. Amazing.
From endorsements to commercials to reality shows, she's done a little bit of everything these last couple of years. Made that decision after being around younger skaters that the love of skating was back, wanted to come back, compete, had the national championships, a lower level event, but back on top at the Worlds, no doubt.
Just this, look at this air position, the distance across the ice, the flow on the landing, a triple on the second jump. I mean, she's really distanced herself, not only technically, but artistically. Look at the speed across the ice. Again, just up in the air, perfect air position. Great landing, straight back on the landing. Every single thing she did was just absolutely as well it can be performed. She's a diamond. She's absolutely perfect.
And makes it workmanlike even through all the joy she presents. 148.34 in the 70s for both. Technical and presentation off the charts.
And the Olympics are less than a year away. I don't see anybody catching her. She heavy favorite for the gold medal. Heavy favorite.
Back on top at Worlds for the second time to go along with her Olympic gold medal, 22-year-old Yoona Kim. And so many of these names that are near the top, even though she's only 22, really have admired her, idolized her the last several years. Karolina Kostner, the veteran, with the silver. Mawasada in third with the bronze. But how about Wagner in gold in fifth and sixth? And Ashley is standing by with Andrea.
Well, Ashley's mantra all week has been 3 spots, 3 spots. You got the job done, secured that extra spot in Sochi for the American women. How important is that accomplishment to you?
So important. I was third last Olympic qualifying nationals, and I was devastated not to be on that team. And so to know now that third place at U.S. Nationals next year is going to be going to the Olympics, it's huge. And, you know, I was on the team that lost the spot. I was on the team that gained it back. So I feel like that debt's been repaid.
So for you personally, 4th last year at Worlds, 5th this year, what do you need to do to take that next step in the Olympic season next year?
The triple-triple consistently throughout the season is going to be huge for me. That way I'm mentally prepared for it by the time I get into the spotlight at a competition this huge.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, Andrea, so 3 spots for the ladies in Sochi for the U.S. Coming up next, exclusive coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. That's next right here on NBC. For Scott Hamilton and Andrea Joyce, I'm Terry Gannon. You've been watching the ISU World Figure Skating Championships on NBC.